How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself, and today we're going to take a look at the literal flagship monster for the entire Monster Hunter series. He's in every game. He's in games. He's in every Monster Hunter game. Okay, he's in games that aren't even Monster Hunter games. I mean, he was in, I think it was Metal Gear Solid. You can actually get his armor in like other games like Street Fighter 5. You can actually dress up. I believe it's Ken as the Rathalos. I mean, he is everywhere. Okay, he's a huge staple. He's like Capcom's like second flagship character next to like Ryu from Street Fighter. But enough of that. Here we are. We're going to fight him real quick. So today I actually decided to use a sword and shield, and truth be told, it is a bit of a challenge, but regardless, here's what my set looks like. Off the top, we're looking at heat cancel, which negates all the lava and the heat madness that's actually out there. I ain't gotta worry about no more. Stamina recovery up, so that way I can quickly get my stamina back as quick as I lose it. Status attack down, we ain't worried about that because I ain't using no status weapon, but I'm using full laggy armor, obviously, with the laggy sword, excuse me. It's a pretty decent sword and shield. Has 130 attack, but I believe 12 or 15 thunder element. I believe it's 12, truth be told. I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. But I decided to actually go with the sword and shield this time around because I wanted to give myself a bit of a challenge. Because I know if I'm going to fight a monster like Rathalos, like stay in the air quite a bit, I would actually use a weapon that actually has the ability to actually, hit him in the air. And I decided, the sword and shield, I feel like I was feeling myself, honestly, is what it was. I was really feeling myself, decided to go with that. But regardless, the Rathalos, he is a monster who likes to stay in the sky. He is known as the king of the skies, and it's true. He likes to be in the sky quite a lot. He has a couple attacks that are sky based. Let's go over a couple of those really quickly. As you just saw right there, he has the ability to actually fly high in the sky and shoot down 3 fireballs. Usually they're in a random pattern. He'll try to actually do his best to hit you with these fireballs. It's very easy to dodge, because once you see him go up really high, you kind of know just be up underneath him or around the way, so it's not a big, huge deal. He also has another move, which is literally called, the jump back fadeaway. Okay, just like Michael Jordan had the jump back fadeaway, and it was like one of his most famous shots, you could say. The Rathalos, if he is enraged, if he roars and is an enraged roar like he is mad now, he is always going to jump back, fireball the immediate area right in front of him. It happens all the time. He's killed me at least 100 times with it over the course of my years of playing Monster Hunter, and he's killed millions. I want to say millions of other hunters, especially like the newer ones who don't really know what's about to go down. Like, he'll be like, "Rawr," then boom, dead. And you'll come back and fight him again, "Rawr," boom, dead. So jump back fireball, devastating attack. Okay, odds are you're gonna get hit by it. Okay, you're probably gonna get hit by it. I hate to say you're probably gonna get hit by it. It's a very devastating attack. I just want you guys to know that you're probably going here with a little bit of fire element fire resistance to your armor, because right around now we're in flagship monster territory. These next few videos are gonna be the ones where you see even myself get slapped around a lot. The very next video I get slapped quite a bit, truth be told. I can't believe I even finished the video. It was more of a I can heal and you can't, and I was taking all the hits. But monsters from here on out are going to actually require you to actually have a bit more. This is where you're gonna really have to up your skill. Okay, it's go big, go home time now. All right, laggy, he was probably the first step into that, but I can destroy a laggy, no issues, no. I ain't really tripping, but you guys should really pay attention to what the monster's elements are. And I'm going to tell you right now, fire is where you need to actually be when you come to fight him. Have that resistance. So I should recommend you wear like Rathian armor or anything with a bit of fire resistance to it, or even Ether fire resistance. But again, we get ahead of ourselves. Let's go back to his attacks. He has a couple more attacks. He has a clawing attack, which I have coined the funky toenail. I call it the funky toenail because he uses his claws to actually poison you. It's an attack where it's a homing attack. He'll flap in the sky a little bit, and he'll just quickly come down and like claw you with his claws really quickly. Now, I want to say that they might have changed it a bit, because it used to be if you get hit with the funky toenail, you instantly get poisoned and stunned, which is a devastating combination because, well, it's a very hard hitting attack. So usually afterwards you get hit with the jump back fireball or just the fireball in general, and you might die from it. But I actually got hit. It's not recorded. I was grinding, but I got hit and it didn't stun me. So I'm not 100% sure if they changed it or not, but it used to, if anything. But if it was just a glitch on my end, it was just a glitch on my part. But just know that has the potential to do that. Like, it's an instant stun. Like, it's gonna stun you off the top. That's his thing. But outside of that, it has the standard, flying wyvern gambit of abilities. If you fought the Wraith, the charge this way, the charge that way, the roar, the spin, We talked about his flying ability. Truth be told, that's pretty much what it does. The flying attacks is pretty much what I said. It'll have a couple of swooping attacks here or there. Nothing too serious. It'll charge you in the air. I mean, but he just likes to stay in the air. So my thing for you is bring some flash bombs. Use the 2 that they give you for free in the box. Do whatever you can to make him come down to the ground. If you can't do that, have a weapon that actually can reach up to him up high, or use a skill set similar to that of like aerial. So use like aerial switch axe, like aerial greatsword, aerial longsword, etc. You know what I mean? Do what you can to get him down. But with that being said, let's talk about his weaknesses. Of course, his head is his biggest weakness, followed by his tail. If you're gonna hit either of these parts with any of these, or with any element, you're gonna want to come in here with thunder and or dragon. Thunder is gonna be your best bet, obviously. We just fought Legiacris. You totally should have used some thunder weapons. If you don't have a thunder weapon right now, you should be ashamed of yourself. Do not wait for Rathalos. His stuff isn't that good. You use it a little bit, but then probably go back to lag because that's more raw. And in low rank and in high rank, raw is the bigger benefactor. Element didn't really play a part until like G rank, because that's when stuff gets serious, and it didn't really even play that big of a part. It just by that time, I'm not gonna say as those weapons are bad. I'm just saying, yo, get you some laggy, okay? They're nice. I recommend it. I am biased, but moving forward, his armor is probably the most iconic armor, even ahead of that of Kieran, because when I think monster, I don't think Kieran armor. I think Rathalos armor. Everyone else does. I mean, sure, Kieran armor is the thing. It's in for cosplay. Rathalos is also in there for cosplay, but it's there. I mean, when people think armors to actually acquire in this game, you totally think you some Rathalos. Everyone thinks Rathalos because it gives you attack. That's right. And in this game, it gives you weakness exploit as well. It gives you weakness exploit and attack small. Actually, 12 points to attack with 3 slots in your armor, so that way you can make it attack medium without much risk. Or if you have a pretty decent talisman, you can make it attack medium. If you have a decent talisman and use those slots, you might make it attack large. So there you go. So you have attack large, so to speak, and weakness exploit. Now with weapons, just get them. Dead serious. When it comes to weapons, just get them. Just get one. Okay, get 1, get 2, get 3. I have 2 right now. Okay, I have 2 right now. They're not hard to make. That's the best thing about it. These weapons are not hard to make. I beat him this one time, walked out with the Red Wing Greatsword. Literally, fought him once and had extra parts to spare. Beat him twice, and I'm actually going to work on his sword and shit. I'm thinking about grabbing his sword and shit. I might use sword and shit for like something else, but it doesn't take much to get his weapons. His armor is a bit of a different story, because then it requires a plate. But if you are going to make the armor, I recommend you grind it a little bit, make you as many weapons as you can out of it, because his fire weapons are going to be the best ones out there. There's like only 2 other monsters that fire weapons in this game. Glavinus is another one. Glavinus, the Dino Valdo, bingo. That one I know how to pronounce. His weapons are also pretty good too, but if anything, it's more of a split the difference kind of thing. Rathalos has a bit more element. The sharpness is a little bit better, but Glav has a little bit more raw. Sometimes he has more. It's a toss-up. It really is a toss-up to actually whose weapons are better or not. But I recommend you just at least get some Rathalos weaponry. If you don't like Rathalos stuff, or they don't really fit your bill, Dino Valdo's coming up pretty soon. His video will be out last. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like him. I need to actually do some stuff and maybe make the video a little bit more better, because I don't fight him very often, so I don't really know him too much. But regardless, here we go. That's pretty much all I can really say about the Rathalos. It's gear. Get everything if you want that. I recommend this gear. The fight will be a bit daunting because he's very powerful. A lot of his attacks are easy to see and easy to come out, but they're very strong. They hit very hard, especially his fireballs. Do not get hit by any of his fireballs. Try your best to not get hit by any of his fireballs. They aren't the strongest things in the world, but for the most part, they could actually very well spell disaster for your hunter if caught in the wrong situation. But with that being said, it's been your boy Dak908. Hopefully you guys found this video relatively informational. What? That's not a word. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.